Hello and welcome to a new Barger Top 10. I am Barger Perry. This is Domino566 and
Hello.
Let's begin with number 10.
Okay, so number 10 is the iceberg. Now, the reason we chose the iceberg for number 10 is we felt it was a popular party spot, so that definitely had to have it on the list. But it didn't actually have much there, apart from the aqua grabber minigame and the occasional kraken or giant squid, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a black squid that constantly circles the iceberg, but occasionally you can see it. So number 10, the iceberg, popular party place but doesn't have much in terms of attractions.
And number 9, people, is the beach. What can I say? It's a beach on a snow island. How's that freaking possible?
Well, there's no snow.
It is possible because it's on Club Penguin. Club Penguin achieves the impossible, and it is a nice little spot where you can find where mostly is where the migrator is. That's the ship that Rockhopper finds, and it's also home to the beacon, which you can turn on and turn off. So if you want to help Rockhopper, good. If you want to screw him over, you can even do that.
Can you get haste too on the beacon?
Get what?
Never mind. Number 8 is the stadium. Now, this is a bit more, of a popular game spot than the last two entries we have seen. But, they're not technically mini games, but they do have quite a few pathways to other attractions nearby. So
well, they have football in the summer and spring, I think, and
soccer.
Yeah,
which
soccer.
Is British football, in other words, what we have.
And ice hockey in the winter and autumn.
Yeah. And, these games make it as it's one of the only places on the island where you have that sort of freedom. So, number 8, the stadium.
And number 7 is the mine. At first, it's like a dark, gloomy place and doesn't look upbeat. Oh, hey, it's awesome. No, it just looks like a dark place that no one likes. But the reason why it's on this list is the minigame here. Minecart server. Sean has actually got all the stamps for it. I got most stamps. There's one stamp I haven't got, which is have earned 350 coins in a single game.
Which I was awesome about.
Yeah, but well, I can't get it yet. Well, I can. I'm just not good at that. But it's also home to Pathful Rescue, which is not the most well known, but it is a good minigame.
I agree.
And they have improved the mine definitely with the actual entrance up to top.
Yeah.
And
they've also added the school in, which used to be the recycling plant.
that's not what I'm on about. I'm on about that's the mine.
But it's close to the mine.
Yeah, exactly. It's still close to the mine.
Yeah, so.
And well, there's mainly mini games for it, but there's so awesome mini games, and yeah, basically that's it. Number 7, the mine.
Now for number 6, the ski village. Originally this was a lot higher on the list, 8 or 9, but we decided to move it down because we felt it was a more popular place, because obviously it was the origination of tour guides. You could go up to the mountain, which gives you a very good mini game called sled racing. You have the ski lodge, and you have the former sports shop, which was blew up by a giant popcorn machine, and is now the everyday phoning facility. There's nothing special about that whatsoever. So, number 6, the ski village.
And number 5 is the docks. This has been with Club Penguin for quite a while. It is, yes, a nostalgic room, and it is home to Hydro Hopper,
formerly called Ballistic Biscuit,
which I actually never knew, but thank you for the very interesting trivia.
No problem.
And Docks is very nostalgic. What can I say? I think that's where you had to go to find the brown puffle, and it's just so simple, but yet so.
It's a nice open space, apart from the iceberg.
Yeah. So number 5, the ducks.
Right. So number 4 is a bit of an unusual one. And it's actually the hidden lake, which you can find underwater, and it's quite easily accessible from the mine. You just have to make your way to the right of Cardiff and where the gold is, and you have a small cavern there. Keep going to the right, eventually you'll find some water. Go through that water door, and there you are. It's an interesting place because there's nothing much here, but the paths that you take to get along to it are quite interesting as well, because you can dig for coins and members can dig for the golden purple. And just to clarify, no, I'm not describing the underground pool, which I originally mistook this for. But number 4, the hidden lake.
Dojo arrives here at number 3. The dojo is home of Kajutsu, Kajutsu Fire, Kajutsu War, Kajutsu Snow, and all the rest. Even though there's actually not the rest, but I've noticed most new players come here just for Kajutsu, so it's really got an iconic feel. And the Ninja Hideout was great when it lasted, and the dojo itself, well, it has gotten a bit more modern, you could say. That was number 3. The dojo is so iconic. Everyone knows about it. That's why they joined Club Penguin. Moving on.
Now, number 2 is probably what most people expected to be number 1. This is, in fact, the town. So, the town, it didn't quite make the number 1 spot because, unfortunately, while it does have the coffee shop, which is home to the Club Penguin Times, the disco, and also the gift shop, it's still quite, is not terribly much to it in terms of youth stuff. Okay, it's almost the most popular room on Club Penguin, and yes, it is the most decorated for parties usually. It didn't quite make the number 1 spot because, as Liam will now explain to you, the number 1 spot is dun 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 dun
the plaza. The reason why I put this as number 1 is, well, because it is home of a lot of things. It's home of the Puffles. It has the Puffle Hotel for them, the Puffle Park.
Ding ding ding.
You could perform plays at the stage. They even have like a script that with the lines. If you click the lines, it'll make your penguin say those lines.
Ding.
So you can actually, act out a play.
Ding.
They always change the plays, I think, like every month.
Ding.
And it's also home of the pizza parlor, which is, besides the coffee shop, it's the only place where, well, technically you can get food. And pizza, let's just face it, it's better than coffee. I'm more a tea man myself, to be honest. And I'm not even a man yet, I'm still a boy, but
and I will confirm, by the way, no, the pizza parlor, it serves me, but it does not serve Penguin.
Yeah. And pizza parlor's home of the pizza man game, where you have to create a pizza on a conveyor belt as quickly as possible and get it right, because if you don't, you're fired.
Fun trivia fact, the Pizzatron 3000 was invented by Gary when he was hungry.
Oh. Yeah, that's why the plaza gets number 1. It is another popular room in Club Penguin. It's not like a neglected room. It has, let me count, Puffle Park 1, Puffle Shop 2, Puffle Hotel 3, Stage 4, and Pizza Parlor 5. Home to 5 rooms. Actually, home to 6, because the underground sewers. That's right, because it has so many rooms. It is another iconic. It has been with Club Penguin, I think, ever since the beginning. I think, might be wrong here, but I think it might actually be now before the town. But I don't know.
I think the plaza came second room.
Yeah, so well, then that concludes the top 10 Club Penguin, our top 10 favourite Club Penguin list.
And as you know from the schedule, there is going to be another one today. I'm Domino.
And I'm Varja.
And this is Varja Top 10s.